Good morning, yogis. Start by coming to all fours on your mat and just slowly starting to move the body in a very non-linear way. So any movement that your body is calling for today. So maybe you want to roll forward, maybe you need to dip the hips, open up through the chest, slide the body back towards the heels, opening the lower back, and then rounding through the spine. Imagine yourself like a snake moving in a very soft and circular and flowy way. And just keep breathing into the body as you move through this fluidity. Connect each movement with your breath. Breathing in through the nose and taking long, slow exhales through the nose. Eventually tucking the toes, rising up into your down dog and paddling through the legs as you bend one knee and straighten the other leg. Lift the right leg to the sky as you inhale, and then as you exhale, step it between the hands, dropping the left knee to the floor, lifting the arms up and then twisting the back of the left hand over the right knee, reaching the right arm back. On your next inhale, float both arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, release the hands down, framing the foot and straightening through the right leg. Each inhale, lengthen through the spine. And with every exhale, fold. Repeating 3 times. And then eventually releasing the right foot to the ground, straightening through the left leg, sweeping the right arm up to the sky, and then circling it all the way back to the top of the mat as you step back into a plank. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Inhale into a cobra. Exhaling as you make your way back into a downward facing dog. And then repeating on the left, stepping the left foot between the hands, right knee down. Inhaling to lengthen the spine. Exhaling as you twist the right hand over the left knee and reach the left arm back. Inhale as you sweep the left arm forward to meet the right, lift them to the sky. And then exhale to frame the front foot, pushing back through the heel, straightening through the leg. With every inhale, lengthen through the spine. And every exhale, fold in towards yourself. And then release the left foot to the floor, straighten the right leg. Lift the left arm to the sky and then sweep it all the way back, replacing it at the top of the mat as you step the feet back, lifting the hips into a down dog. And then as you exhale, rolling the body forwards, knees, chest, chin, melt into the ground. Inhaling as you open up the chest. Exhaling as you push your way back into a downward facing dog. Pausing for a few rounds of breath. Each inhale flooding the body with breath. And every exhale grounding you closer towards the earth. Deep breaths in, long, slow breaths out. And then slowly begin to tiptoe the feet towards the top of the mat, folding forwards. Grabbing hold of opposite elbows, gently rocking from side to side in your ragdoll. And then slowly curling the body all the way up to standing, arms reach towards the heavens. And then draw back down through the heart to the hips for your Tadasana. Hook the thumbs, tilt the pelvis forward, lift up through the heart, and then exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back as you forward fold. Release the hands to frame the front foot, and then step the right foot back, dropping the knee to the ground. Inhaling as you lift up through the body, through the arms. Exhale as you press the hips forward, cactus the arms. Repeating this 3 times, focusing on lengthening and then opening. Framing the left foot, push into the heel, straighten through the leg for that nice forward fold. With every inhale we lengthen, with every exhale we fold. And then releasing the left foot down, frame the front foot, sweep the left arm back, reach it to the sky, and then all the way back, dropping the right knee, drawing the heel towards the glutes, and maybe grabbing hold of the toes, staying open through that left shoulder. Release the toes, bring the hand back to the top of the mat. and step back into a plank. Roll into the side for your side plank, stacking the feet, maybe floating the left arm forward, lifting the left leg away from the ground, and then just as slowly and mindfully making your way back through a plank, dropping the knees, tilting the pelvis, chest and chin to the floor, or if you're warm enough, moving through your Chaturanga. Inhaling as you lift your right leg to the sky. Exhaling as you step the right foot in between the hands and drop the left knee to the ground this time. Inhaling as you lift the body up. Exhaling as you press the hips forward, cactus the arms. Repeating 3 times. And then releasing the hands to frame the front foot, pressing into the right foot, straighten through the leg as you forward fold. Each inhale to lengthen, each exhale to fold. And then framing the front foot, straighten through the back leg, sweep the right arm to the sky, and then to the back of the space, dropping the left knee, kicking the heel towards the glutes, and then taking hold of the foot if it's within range, opening through the right shoulder. Release the foot, release the hand, and then roll into your side plank, right side of the body lifting, right leg may be lifting, and then releasing back into your plank, rolling forward, Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhaling to up dog or cobra, exhaling, meeting back in a downward facing dog, pausing there. Reconnect with the inhale and the exhale. Notice their length. Notice the expansion you feel as you inhale and the release you feel as you exhale out. Lift the right leg to the sky as you inhale, stepping it between the hands and floating the arms up into a high lunge. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, step forward with the left foot, ground the heel to the ground, interlace the fingers behind the back, and then bend into the right knee as you humble your warrior. Release the crown of the head down, squeeze the palms together, and then lift back up, lifting through the heel, coming back into a lunge, releasing the arms up to the sky, and then floating the body forward into a warrior 3. Lift up through the chest, point the left toes to the ground, and then step the left knee behind the right heel, sinking the hips back down towards the ground and taking a twist over to the right. With every inhale, lengthen through the spine, and with every exhale, gently twist. Inhale as you lengthen, exhaling, twisting all the way to the left, taking the hands all the way to face the back of the mat, and then lifting the right leg back towards the sky, stepping it between the hands into your high lunge. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to ground the left heel to the floor, take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Exhale, humble warrior. Release the left hand to the floor, spin the right arm to the sky for your twisted pyramid. Lengthening the crown of the head forward as you press the hips back. And then framing the foot as you lift the left leg to the sky, standing split. Dropping the left knee to the outside of the right heel, sinking the hips back down to the ground. Come back through your twist, twisting to the right. And then on your next exhale, take the hands all the way to the left, floating them towards the top of the mat. And then stepping the left foot through, rising up to your lunge. Step the right foot, heel to the ground, interlace the fingers as you come into a short, humble warrior. And then inhale to squeeze the palms, rise back up. Take the right foot to the back of the mat, reach the arms to the sky, high lunge. And then as you exhale, float the body forward into your warrior three. Don't worry if you stumble, find the breath to find the balance. And then bring the hands to the ground as you take the left knee over to the back of the left heel. Right arm lifts as you twist the body to the left. Inhale as you lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, exhale all the way over to the back of the mat. Lift the right leg, release it down. Inhale, left leg lifts, stepping it through, high lunge. And ground the right heel to the floor, interlace the fingers, reach them forwards. Take the right hand down, left arm reaches to the sky for your twisted pyramid. Lengthening through the spine. And then releasing the hands, lifting the right leg to the sky, standing split. Taking the right knee to the outside of the left heel. And walking the hands back to the ground as you twist over to the left. Keep breathing in the twist. And then as you exhale, walk the hands to the right, turn them to face the top of the mat, and release into your downward facing dog, taking a pause. And deep breath in, tiptoe the feet forward slightly. Take the right hand over the left ankle, find a twist underneath the left arm, and then release. Left hand to the right heel, gaze underneath the right arm, find that twist, and then release. And continue walking the feet towards the top of the mat. Take the feet out wide, sink the hips down towards the heels for Malasana, yogi squat. And take a moment to pause, taking a few breaths here. Lengthen the crown of the head towards the sky. And then press the hands down as you push the hips up before curling the body all the way up to standing. Lift the right knee towards the chest, interlace the fingers around the big toe. Straighten through the right leg as you take it to the right side. Left arm lifts towards the sky. Draw the right foot back through center, release the toes, point the foot forwards. And then bend through the knee as you send the foot back. Warrior three. Stepping back into a lunge, nice and soft. Opening out, warrior two. Left hand forward, flip the palm reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Straightening through that left leg, turn the toes to pigeon toe. Interlace the fingers behind the back. And then forward fold, interlacing the fingers. Release the hands down to the floor. Press the right hand to the mat as you lift the left arm to the sky, lengthening through the spine as you twist. And then releasing the hand down. Opposite arm reaches up to the sky. Twist through the waist as you lengthen through the spine. And then exhaling, releasing down, walking back to the top of the mat into a lunge. And then stepping forward. Folding forwards, interlacing the fingers behind the back, and then slowly rising back up into a standing position. Lift the left knee towards the chest, interlace the fingers behind the left big toe, straighten through the leg, take the foot to the left side as you reach the right arm to the side. And then draw that left leg back through center, release the toes, point the toes forwards, and then bend the knee to send the foot back into your warrior three. Keep lifting through the heart, and then step the foot back into a lunge, opening out into a warrior two. Turn the right foot in slightly, reverse the warrior. And then bring it back to warrior two, turning the right foot in slightly and left foot out. Come into your goddess squat. And then circle the arms as you lift the legs. Bring them down through the heart center as you come back to the squats. Repeating 3 times, building up some strength and some flow. And then Skandasana to the left. Engage the core to flow to the right. Back over to the left. Reach the arms to the sky. And then float all the way back to the top of the mat, low lunge. And then step back into your downward facing dog. Pause in your down dog. Allow the breath to flow. Drop the knees to the ground. Interlace the fingers. Walk in your tiptoes towards the elbows, coming into your headstand. Or if you don't have headstand in the practice, you can always just pause in a child's pose. Find stillness and softness in the headstand. Notice the wobbles, and then eventually releasing down, sending the knees wide, sinking the hips back into a child's pose. Taking a moment to pause. From your child's pose, rise up, coming into a tabletop and then taking the right arm forward, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen, elbow to knee. Lengthen, exhale, elbow to knee. Next time you lengthen, send the right foot to the sky, reach back with the left arm to grab the toes. Open up through the chest. And then release the foot, release the hand. Twist the right shin to face the top of the mat as the left foot steps back. Open through the side body. And then lift the left leg to the sky, maybe grabbing the toes again. And then release the toes, release the knee back down, roll back into a tabletop. Left arm goes forward, right leg back, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen, elbow to knee. One more time, inhale to lengthen, exhale, elbow to knee. And then kick the foot to the sky, grab hold of the toes, open through the chest. And then mindfully releasing the foot, release the knee. Turn the left shin so it's parallel to the top of the mat, straighten through the right leg. Right arm lifts to the sky, maybe floats forward, maybe the right leg lifts as well. Practicing the balance. Kick the heel towards the glutes, open through the heart, the chest. And then gently release the foot, release the knee. Come back down and sink the hips up towards the sky into a downward facing dog. Inhale as you lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale to take the knee to the back of the right wrist, foot to the left, coming into your half pigeon. Walk the hands forward as you fold, resting the forehead to the back of the hands, opening up through the back of the hip. Just allowing yourself to soften here, release and relax anything that you might be holding on to. And then either choose to stay here or rise up, slowly making your way into a king pigeon. Kicking the left heel towards the glutes, interlacing the foot in the elbow crease. Opening up through the heart, the hips are pointing forwards. And then gently and softly releasing, everyone making their way back into a downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. As you exhale, take the knee to the back of the left wrist, foot to the right, into your half pigeon. Again, just softly forward folding. Find softness and stillness. Press the forehead to the hands. Pausing, luxuriating in the stillness. And either stay in or again lifting up into your king pigeon. Kicking the right heel to the glutes. And working the foot into the elbow crease. Left arm lifts, the fingers interlace behind the back of the head. The heart lifts, the hips are lifting from the ground, creating space through the front body before we gently and softly release back out into our downward facing dog. Lengthen through the entire back line of the body and then softly release the knees to the ground. Grab hold of your block, make your way onto your back. And now it's time to open up through the front body, making our way into a supported bridge. Slowly peeling the hips from the ground, placing the block underneath the sacrum. And allowing ourselves to soften here. Allow the thighs, the hips, the front of the body to open, to release. Pausing, finding stillness, allowing everything to slow down, and the breath and the heartbeats connecting with that slow, steady rhythm. There's no rush, there's nowhere to be. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the softness. And then gently begin to release the block onto its flattest edge. Release the sacrum back to the block and bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart, for your supported butterfly pose, reclined butterfly. Feel that opening through the inner thighs and the hips. And the shoulders release into the ground, the knees softly drop into the sides. Maybe placing a hand on the heart and on the belly, connecting with the rise and fall of the belly and chest. Allow the stillness and softness. Notice that maybe the mind wants to distract you. And then release the block from underneath the hips, take it over to one side and come into your final relaxation, into Shavasana. Here is where we completely surrender. No efforts, just pure ease, pure softness, allowance of what is. And then gently start to bring some movement back to the body. Take a stretch, wiggle the fingers, breathe some more life back into the body. And then roll to one side as you keep the eyes closed, slowly making your way back to a comfortable seat. And just for a moment, pausing with the hands at the heart center, And just noticing simply how you feel right now. And draw the thumbs to the third eye. So we bow forward, namaste. Thank you, yogis, for joining me